Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very happy to have all of you here today with me. We are going to learn how to make this beautiful poncho. I will show you how you can make this stitch and all the details and secrets. Before we start, I invite all of you to subscribe. It's completely free and it will mean a lot to me. But well, let's don't lose more time. I will give you the material list and then the step by step. Well, look, this is the stitch that we are going to use for the rest of the poncho. I love it, so fresh and it's so easy. You will see, it will give you all the secrets. But to make it, we are going to use 400 grams of in green, okay, and 200 grams in white. We are going to use this light material, it's number 3, and I will use the hook of number 3 millimeters, okay. Basically, we are going to make shells and one series have 2 rows, okay? And we are going to continue making as many series that we need according to the length of the poncho that we want. And this stitch has multiples of 10, so like we made 12 shells, we are going to make 120 chains. Well, I already get ahead, right? So right now I will show you just a sample so you can have an idea. For this sample, we are going to start making 40 chains. Well, here we make the sample, but imagine that we have 120 chains, right? So we will make 7 chains more. Okay, so you count 40, then make 7 more, then turn over twice, and we are going to make a long double crochet. So count 6 and in the 7th insert your hook again. Take 1, take 2, take 2, and the last 2. Again, we will make 2 chains, turn over twice, and in the same space, take 1, take 2, and the last 2. Then 2 chains, and again in the same space, turn over twice before you insert your hook. You see? And take 1, take 2, and the last 2. Okay, so far we have 4 long double crochet with the chains between, and all of them in the same space. And well, I did get ahead a bit. So far we have 6. We continue making the same, then 2 chains, and again we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here in the 5th we are going to make a single crochet, then 2 chains. We will count 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th we will insert our hook, and right there we will start with the shell again. So we are going to make a long shell with the chains between, and here 4 spaces, and in the 5th we'll start. And well, here right here we are going to start making the next shell. Remember, 2 chains, and then yarn over and insert your hook in the same space and make a long double crochet. Again, 2 chains. Let me take more yarn. Okay, turn over twice, take 1, take 2, 3, and 4. Okay, of 4 crochet, like this the whole row. Well, I did continue the same. I skip 4 spaces, and in the 4th I insert and start the next shell. Once you finish the row, you will go up with 5 chains. Okay, we are going to start over the first shell, so 5 chains, and then turn over, and in the second long double crochet right there we are going to make a double crochet, okay, out of 2 crochet. Then we will go up like this, and we will continue straight in this part. We will make 5 chains, and we are going to make a single crochet right here in the top. You see? Well, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and again a double crochet right here, a double crochet in the next long double crochet. We will leave the last loops in hold, and in the second double crochet a double crochet, and once we have these loops in hold, bring them through and make 1 chain to close. then 5 chains, and a single crochet right here in the top in the middle of the shell. And well, look how is the second row. Okay, basically we have only made chains, so again we are going to make 5 chains. We will turn over. In the middle we are going to make a double crochet. We will leave the last loops in hold, then one in the middle, and bring them all of them with you together, then 5 chains and a single crochet. So here where we have the space is where we are going to make the 2 double crochet each side, and we are only going to use the 3 double crochet of the shell between, okay, inside. So one here in the top. Here is where we are going to make again the third double crochet, and to make like this little um, chicken leg, right? Then 5 chains and a single crochet right in the middle of the next shell. So again 5 chains, here a double crochet right in the middle, then turn over twice, and we will finish the row with a long double crochet. Okay, and like this we will continue and keep straight this side like we started to see. Then turn around, and again we are going to make the row of shells that we made here. And well, here in this row of the series we are going to start with just the half of the shell. So when we start like this, we only going to make 7 chains. So we are going to make 5 for going up and then 2 between them, between shells, right? So turn over, and we will start right here over the last double crochet, and we will make there just the half of the first shell. Remember, 2 chains, again a long double crochet, so here we have 2, and this will be just the half of the shell. Then 1, 2, 2 chains, and then here where we have this joint, single crochet. Then we are going to make 2 chains, 1, 2, and we will turn over twice, and we are going to make the next shell between the last 2 shells that we made in the last row. So as you could see, we are going to alternate the spaces. Well, here then 2 chains, and in the same space, remember that inside we are going to make 5 long double crochet. Okay, the first chains that we made, if you want to count them, remember that after this we have to count 5 long double crochet, and between them we are going to make 2. Okay, so this is the chain that sometimes you may confuse. So after these chains you must count 5 long double crochet to complete the shell. Okay, so here we have 4, and the last one 5, then 2 chains, and right here in the middle single crochet. And look, right here is where we are going to insert the single crochet right here in the middle of the last shell that we made. So I will continue with the next shell, and like this the whole row. Remember that this is a sample. See you here to teach you how we are going to finish with just half of the shell. Well, so here I am at the end of the row. I made 2 chains, and now here I'm about to make just the half of the shell. So we are going to make 3 half double crochet. So here we have 2, then 2 chains, and the last long double crochet right here at the end. So we will keep this side straight. And well, so here we have at the beginning and at the end just the half of the shells, and between complete shells, right? Now turn around, and we are about to start the second row of this series. We are going to make chains and double crochets. First, we are going to go up with 5 chains. Well, here as you could see, we start different. So each row you have to check how you are going to start. In this case, like in the next row, we want to complete the shell here. Well, we have to start first with 5 chains, and insert the hook right away in the first double crochet to make a long double crochet, and in the second double crochet of the next shell to have the chicken leg, right? Then 5 chains. We are going to insert the hook right in the middle of the next shell. And well, like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Remember that each series is made out of 2 rows, the shells and the double crochet and chains. What we are doing now is that we are making the second row of the series, okay? Well, then again, 5 chains and a double crochet right in the middle. We will leave the last loops in hold, again a double crochet, we will bring them through, then 5 chains, and we will insert the hook right in the middle of the next shell. And well, in these joints is where we are going to make in the next row the shells, but well, I will finish this row and see you to make a review. Well, at the end we are going to finish the row making 5 chains and a single crochet. Remember that we have to keep this part straight. And we are going to start and finish the row like we made, remember. Now for the next row that we are going to make the shells row, and as you could see here in these joints is where we are going to make the shells. So right away we are going to make 2 chains, turn over twice, and here we will start making the first complete shell. Well then, 2 chains and again a long double crochet. And like this, as you could see, you have to observe and see what's next, okay? The stitch by its own will let you what's next because almost the rows will start different. And well, remember that after the first double crochet that we have, we will start counting. Okay, so from after this one, we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's make the last one 5. Well, then 2 chains and a single crochet, and like this we finish the shell, then 2 chains, and we will start with the second complete shell. Well, like this we are going to continue making more series, and well, here I did get ahead. Look how beautiful it looks, and look here I put some markers. Okay, just let me take them, and once you iron it you will see how different it looks and how the stitch looks stunning. And also at the end I changed color, I add some series with white color, but look how many series I made. Look at it. I made here 1 row in white, then 1 green, then 2 whites, 1 green, and then 3 whites. And well, now I will make 1 green and then I will finish with 4 whites, okay? So I will finish and I will tell you the exact measurements in centimeters. Just give me a sec. Well, I fold this rectangle and the half measure 90 centimeters. So it means that all measured 180 centimeters. Okay, so once we have the centimeters that we want, we are going to calculate the space for our neck, okay? So for example, here I fold it in half and I will see how many centimeters do I need for the neck. And well, then the rest we will sew it, okay? You will decide if you want this off the shoulder or like you want, okay? I decide that I will just not sew it, okay? I will make some chains and in zigzag I will join the stitches and the sides so I could continue having the open stitch that I want, and also I don't want to create any pleat between them. I want to blend the joint, and I will make it in white too. And well, now I will give you the centimeters of white, and also remember that we made 120 chains. Well, the white of this we have, let me see, 70 centimeters and 180 of long. Well, here I did get ahead. I finished to join. I made some chains, 3 chains, 3 chains, and I go in zigzag joining both sizes. And like this is how I joined. until the end, and also I continue with the neck. All around I make one single crochet row and then one row of craft stitch. And look, I want to give you the exact centimeters of the centimeters that I leave for the neck. So let me see. Okay, so wide I leave 40 centimeters. I like to have it a little bit off the shoulder. I like to have the neck open. But if in your case you feel it's too wide, well, in the single crochet row, skip some spaces and reduce, okay? And if you want to reduce even more, well, in the crab stitch row, reduce more, okay? But in my case, I didn't reduce any stitch. I just did one single crochet over each stitch and then the crab stitch like this. Remember that the crab stitch is like the single crochet but backwards. Well, at the end, please hide all your threads that you may have there. Use the embroidery needle, and then when you hide it, when sorry, when you hide them a little bit, you can cut the thread. Okay, please do not cut the thread right away. Always hide it first, like this. I will show you. It is so easy. First, I hide the thread. Remember, also blend it with the color of the stitch and with the color of the thread, and like this is how I hide all the threads. I pull and then I cut the rest. Then in the bottom I just made this stitch to finish, to give it a final touch. I will show you how. We will start making first a double crochet, and this first double crochet will be out of 2 crochet, right? So then we will go up with 3 chains, and after these chains that we made, we are going to make 4 double crochet inside. So the first chain will count as 1, so at the end we must have 5 double crochet, right? As we have 5 double crochet. Then make a double crochet of 2 crochet in the next space, more or less calculate the spaces, and again we are going to make the next segment. So this is the stitch that we are going to use for the bottom. Well, and with this stitch we finish, okay? We are going to iron using a protection under, and you will see the difference. Please iron it just very gently and soft, and it will be ready to wear. You will have an amazing result. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you like it. I hope that you make it with me, and please, if you do, give me a like, subscribe. Remember that it's completely free, and please stay tuned for coming videos. I can't ask for more than your company. Thank you, and also follow me in all my social media, in Facebook, Instagram, and remember, I'm new in TikTok. Thank you so much, and here I will share some pics that I took with this beautiful piece. Thank you, bye bye, and take care.